Our next techies are a team of 4, Dhireen Motwani, Vishal Gupta, Sachin Sharma, Abhishek Porwal, with a tech setup called Skool Plug, a cloud-based tool for education institutes that provides increased efficiency for administration, communication and planning of daily activities. They're aiming to revolutionize the way teachers, principals, students and parents connect and operate within the school environment. Let's have a look. Please welcome Dhireen Motwani, Vishal Gupta, Sachin Sharma and Abhishek Porwal. Are they present?
Right. Am I audible? Thank you, Exhibit and jury members for coming up. It's a very encouraging platform for entrepreneurs like us. We love this opportunity and hopefully you'll enjoy the presentation. So this is back in January 2014. We went out to parents of students, principals and teachers, and we had a chat with them to see how we can change the way education is today. We asked them a very simple question to parents. So what is your child doing in school today? These are parents who were waiting outside the school. There were parents who were sitting in the office and they were heavily relying on the information coming through the school diary or probably waiting for the children to feed it back to them. And they did feel something was missing over there. So now as parents, if you imagine you know what homework is given to your child in school, you imagine what assignments are due tomorrow. You know exactly any project work for which you need to prep. And if your child requires any supplies from you, you can sort it out beforehand. Imagine you got that information without it coming through your child or the school diary. We also asked the teachers how this can be changed, and they said they're spending a disproportionate amount of time in administrative activities. We asked principals and they felt things are going to change in terms of they would like to, We asked principals and they said they would want to spend more time strategizing rather than getting information and catching up on what's happening in school. A typical solution to this would be a school management software. So we went out and started looking at them. A lot of them, a bulk of it were accounting functions. There was a very thin layer of static communication around them and an even thinner layer around dynamic communication, primarily done through bulk SMS and email. What's most interesting is a large part of the information was being fed by the school clerks and they were generally mass updates. So what is the need for today? From our conversations, we understood, talking to students, teachers, principals and parents, that the need is of dynamic, dedicated communication platform. And so then we started to think, is the solution matching the need? And we found that there were 3 gaps. There's very little interaction between the accounting modules and the communication layer. There's very limited real-time communication. And there's a bottleneck in communication at the school clerk level. So we decided to break this. We took communication away from the accounting stuff. We let the data flow seamlessly through the right channels to the right people. And we empowered all the users so that they could have their own IDs and feed in information as required. So we created Skool Plug. Skool Plug is a planning and communication tool for education institutes. Basically, in Skool Plug, modules talk to each other. So if you imagine a typical timetable that a teacher sees in school today, it just has the class and the lecture that they need to conduct. But in Skool Plug, the modules are talking. So it's the assignment hub talks to lecture planning, which then talks to the timetable and says, you don't just have to go to this class to conduct, say, a geography lesson, but you need to cover these topics. You need to pick up this assignment from students. So they're talking to each other. It's about effective and efficient communication. We're differentiating ourselves on 4 pillars of success. First one being connectivity, where we're offering this on a mobile platform, so it's at minimal hardware cost. We're helping you plan, which is basically releasing you of any inefficiencies within the system. We're helping you communicate, whereby the data that's relevant to you and it's personalized gets to you in the right form. And most importantly, our team. Our team is a mix of technology and industry experts. So we've not done this by coincidence, but because we wanted to create code from scratch, so we can get to the market at high speed and be able to provide seamless service. And we want the industry expert on board so that we can preempt the industry trends and actually offer solutions which are based on experience.
1 minute left.
So if you look at the K-12 market, which is our target segment, especially in the private segment, we're looking at about 500,000 schools by the year 2020 that possesses a huge potential. All of this starts with a good communication tool. That's Skool Plug 1.0. Once we establish trust with teachers and students, the next step is about content distribution. So at that stage, we are able to provide ready content, content libraries, personalized content, adaptive learning, all of that can go through. And then if you revolutionize further, there are options like digital textbooks, a textbooks-free school, highly digital environment within the classroom, they're all possible. So okay, there's something wrong with that slide. So basically by 2020, we're looking at 300 schools and $3.6 million revenue. And so if you, okay, something wrong here as well. So basically this is a bit recap of how we started. So we started in Jan 2014, we basically go live in April 2015, and hopefully you'll be seeing your kids' homework on Skool Plug. Thank you, we're open for questions.
Thank you so much. It definitely seems a very efficient system to me, though. So can we have the jury ask questions, please?
We're trying to.
Okay. All right, no problem. So we possibly can have offline questions eventually after this. Thank you.